Miami Dolphins fans, what is going on today? It is Ben Morgan of the Fins Up Network. In today's video, we're going to be discussing a fun topic, a hot topic, a controversial topic. However, I personally don't think it's very controversial. Quite honestly, I think that the solution the Miami Dolphins are going to go with this offseason is smart and obvious. And I have it on good account that it is nearly 100% happening yet this offseason, probably pretty soon, sooner rather than later in this offseason. And that topic is the inevitable contract extension that's coming for quarterback one, Miami Dolphins quarterback Tua Tagovailoa. Now, before I jump into any of that, in the comments, I want to hear from you. Are you for a contract extension? Are you against the contract extension? How are you feeling? I want to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments. But right now, I'm going to tell you why it's happening. And I'm going to start by painting a little bit of a picture as to where we are currently, because this part is actually really important in regards to some of the reasons why the Miami Dolphins are going to be signing this extension yet this offseason. So if nothing happened contract-wise this offseason, let's say nothing at all happens, Tua would be slated to play the 2024 NFL season under his fifth-year option, which is going to pay him $23.175 million, gets fully guaranteed. However, you know the Miami Dolphins salary cap situation. Given that situation, this number is huge, and this is a big reason why this contract extension is coming. So we said if Tua plays out that fifth-year option, $23.17 million against the cap. With a reworked deal, I was told that the Miami Dolphins can get this cap hit down to around $6 million. So that move right there, that's freeing you $17 million in cap space. That is significant in an offseason where we all know money is as tight as it is. Additionally, let's say you don't give the contract extension. You let Tua play this year out under his fifth-year option. Well, what have you done now, especially if he does well, if he takes another step up? You've entered yourself into a bidding war with other teams for the services. Look what's happening right now with Christian Wilkins. So that's the other option, is you could also franchise tag him the next offseason. However, the franchise tag number for a quarterback is a crazy high number. I don't think the Miami Dolphins want to go down that route either. So that's why this offseason is the exact offseason when you get this deal done. This is the offseason where, if you think about it, there's really only two true options, two realistic options that you could even say are feasible at this point in time. That's A, which we're talking about today, giving the contract extension, or B, you got to decide right now that he is not your long-term solution at quarterback, and you have to do everything possible to try to trade him, just because of how that contract is going to play out. And yeah, I do know that, yes, there's going to be Dolphin fans out there. We're probably going to have some in the comments as well that would say, all right, then let's trade him. He's not the quarterback that's going to take us to the Super Bowl. To that, I would have a couple of opinions. One, we just led the entire NFL in yards per game. We just led the entire NFL in passing yards per game. Tua obviously led all quarterbacks in passing yards. That's kind of implied by that stat. We were second in points per game. Yeah, I know what the rebuttal to that typically is as well. We faltered late in the season. True. No really getting around that. But you're not going to post those numbers over it's an 18-game schedule. Each team gets 17. You're not posting those numbers over 17 games with just anyone at quarterback. What we have right now is pretty damn special. Number two, this is your window. This is your window to compete. Now, I'm not saying that we can't find ways to be sustainable beyond the 2024 NFL season. Quite honestly, though, you want to give up the league's leading passer for the chance to draft a rookie, and you think he's just going to jump in and be what it takes to get Miami to the Super Bowl? Good luck with that. That doesn't happen all that often with rookie quarterbacks. And three, you think there's a veteran quarterback out there that another team would just be willing to part ways with that's going to take you to the Super Bowl? If that was the case, that team would probably want to hold on to a Super Bowl caliber quarterback. I'm just saying, just doesn't seem all that feasible. And I get it as well. Tua's not flawless. He needs to play with more confidence. He needs to play with less fear in 2024. It would be nice. I know this is a heated topic as well right now. It'd be nice if he could create a little bit more with his legs, make some of those bigger off-script plays. Now, we don't really see all that often with him, especially compared to some of the guys in our division. Let's give it up to Josh Allen. That's what he does. Tua isn't that. He'll never become that. Could he become a little bit better in that? We'd like to see that. But man, the guy does so many damn things at a high level that, in my opinion, you can't give up on that right now. The last two Miami Dolphins seasons, at least let's say offensively, this is kind of we should almost be ashamed to say this because we don't have a playoff win, but quite honestly, the last two NFL seasons offensively have kind of been the highlight of my adult portion of my Dolphins fandom. Yeah, we don't have a playoff win, but Jesus, it has been better than anything that we have seen. 36 for comparative analysis on that. Like I said, this is the best thing that we have seen in a long time, and I don't want to punt on that. And I do think that there are ways that we can continue to build around Tua, while at the same time, he can continue to work on those areas of weakness. And then I think we can still be in line to compete again in 2024. But like I said, like it or not, it is coming. And those are the details that I am at least able to share with you today. But like I said, let's hear your thoughts on the idea of the Miami Dolphins signing Tua to that contract extension. Drop those in the comments. Stay tuned. We got plenty more to get to this offseason. Wrapping up actually real quick. If you're looking at ballpark numbers and everything, you're probably looking at a 4 to 5 year extension. And you see where the top tier quarterbacks are getting paid right now. Tua's camp is your agents are always going to push. They're always going to want the most money possible. They're going to be asking in that 50 per year. You look at the per year stuff. The agents are going to be looking for 50. Dolphins probably aren't going to give them that. Look for somewhere in that, who knows, 40, 45, somewhere in that 40-ish range is where I'm assuming this will come into in that average ballpark per year. Like I said, that is what I've got. That's what I'm able to share with you today, Dolphins fans. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Curious to see your thoughts on what's going down as well. That is what I've got for today, Dolphins fans. Until next time, fins up.